I'm Alexandra from Hand of Fate. Hello from Greece and my couch. It's a warm day here in Greece, so we're gonna do this interview from here, from home. First of all, I would like to thank you too for your precious time. I must say I'm honored to talk to your YouTube channel, and let's hope that this interview is gonna be great. So, if you would like to know how it all began, um, and about our musical journey, things are pretty odd, if we can say, because there was a time that it was only me, Tassos, and Yanis, the two guitarists of Hand of Fate. We decided that we want to make our music and to make an impact with our creations. So we decided to form a band, and of course we were looking for a drummer and for a bassist. The funny thing is that we posted an announcement for the drummer, and then a bassist replied to it. So that was our first bassist. And the oddest thing of all was that we were with Yanis in a concert of Tarja Turunen, and when we were driving back home, we found a guy hijacking, and he asked for a ride to the city center, and I was so scared, but John was, he's alright, he's young, he's good. So it turned out to be that he was our first drummer, Dimitris, and it was all like have been done by the hand of fate. So that's where the name came from. Like melodic metal. We would describe it as melodic metal. We're really paying attention to the details and the harmonies that are happening. Harmonies between the instruments and the voice. So the total result to be harmonic and melodic. So yes, you can say that it's melodic metal. So it's pretty simple because metalheads are really good guys, and metal itself, it represents a culture that it's totally misunderstood, but it's not like that at all. You will find that metalheads are the greatest guys, and you can see that by looking at so many active artists nowadays. So in reality, they're all good kids, let's say, that they want just to express their feelings and their experiences through their music. Um, the only certain thing that Messengers of Hope had is that it's an album that has been done with lots of love and lots of tears. And it may sound like, you know, like heavy words, what I'm saying, but it's not. It's not that I'm overreacting or anything, because we really had trouble when trying to release it. We really struggled uh, to record it because it was an album that it was self-funded, and so needed twice the love, twice the effort, and we tried really hard, and I believe that is why it became so strong. We hope that will happen for our second album. So far, we really believe that this is the case, but I think it's gonna be even stronger. Future plans for Hand of Fate are, of course, our next album. We really have in mind how we're gonna call it and what's its thematic is gonna be about. Um, and of course, we were targeting to do like many live concerts, but unfortunately, coronavirus stopped us. So let's hope that from 2021, we're gonna start again, and it's gonna be a better year for everybody, for all the globe, not only for us. And that way we will be able to give you something new, something fresh. Okay, so from my experience, if something comes to your mind, then it does not take too much time to compose it. Okay, so for example, a time I was free, the the last song in the album that I have written, is it came to me right away. I mean, made, it was composed in a day. Lyrics and music. So that was the easy part. But after it, in order to put it in the right, let's say, way, and in order to make it, to polish it, let's say, and to make it like more of a song, more complete, to make the synthesis, then this is something else. And I think this takes the most amount of time, because you may have an original idea, you may compose it really, really fast, but then there are so many small changes that you have to make, and those changes are making the difference in a song. So I think it's not the first step and not the first part of composing a song that takes a lot of time. Is the later stages. Yep. So many. There may be little for somebody else, but for us, every little step it's a great achievement. For example, when we first recorded Messengers of Hope, that was an achievement for us because of all the reasons that I told you before. Also, our live performances in Athens. Also, our live performance with the great guy Gus G. Oh my God, in the Salomidis Milos. That was an achievement. That was a life experience, and we're looking forward for more experiences to come. Like this. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure about international level because we have many views and many hearings on the online platforms, so that's a good sign. In Greece, things are a little bit weird, let's say, because metal scene, it's a little bit of let's say, it hasn't taken the place that it deserved. But overall, we can see and we can tell that people has accepted us, and they have like really good things to say. Um, and that's a way to go for us. Yes, yes. We like to keep modest, so the only thing I can say is the time will show. Ooh, so this is the most difficult question when somebody is taking an interview from me. No, because uh, the funny thing is that we're five members and each one of them has totally different influences. So I will start from me, and I will say some more that I remember that the guys like, and some music that they're influenced from. So for me, because my dad was also a musician, I must say classical music was my biggest influence. So we were hearing like a lot of Pavarotti and Maria Callas uh, back in the days. Also, uh, a lot, a lot of folk music, traditional music. Um, and a lot of saxophone because my dad was a saxophonist. So later, when I started hearing things on my own, of course, the first metal groups was Metallica and Scorpions, of course. In Greece, we love Scorpions. Nightwish, of course, Living Temptation, Paramore, Evanescence, etc., etc., etc. Many, many, many female-fronted um, bands. For the guys, as I know, uh, Pink Floyd, of course. Pink Floyd was a really strong influence for me too. Pink Floyd, Queen. Um, if I remember, for Tassos, it was Iron Maiden and Dream Theater, and there's so much more that I forget, but you get the overall picture. I mean, too many influences for 5 different persons, so too many influences all over the band that formed the music that we're doing today. So I would like to think that each one of us took the the elements that he feels are right from him, and he put it in that, let's say, effort that we are making. Yes. Once from Nightwish, Dark Side of the Moon from Pink Floyd, and Messengers of Hope from Hand of Fate. Okay, that was a joke, but it really influenced me to my later musical orientation, let's say. Okay, especially vocally, yes. I really think that there are different levels of elitism, and not everybody is the same. You may consider someone as an elite, but he may be a total different person. Um, Now, as a female artist, I really believe this is not the case for us. Um, we have so many, um, let's say, primal issues that we have to give a solution to. That this comes afterwards. For example, there are people that look at you and they're not hearing you, if you know what I mean. I have met that a lot in the scene, and I'm glad that my bandmates are not seeing this. Um, so yeah, else is something that exists, but it's not the primal um, issue, let's say. Okay. Yes. Cover bands for our own fun and in order to get in touch and have some fun when playing, maybe doing some live events. But I cannot say that it's a side project, those are main projects is Hand of Fate. And our goal is really clear and is concentrated to this, the Hand of Fate. Yes. It's really, really good, but it could be better. We have many people that are listening to metal. The audience is magnificent. But the thing is that most metal musicians are missing the discipline. So discipline is something that it really separates you from doing something professionally or not. So I think that it's in a really good way, but it has like many room to grow. Your YouTube channel, yeah. So I would like to say to them that, hey guys, keep listening and keep watching this channel. I'm really and pretty sure that you will hear so many good interviews better than this. Keep on rocking and be yourself. Why not? When all of these things, this COVID-19 will end, it would be our honor. It was an honor for me. We are Hand of Fate. I'm Alexandra, and it was a really pleasant time.